The only question is, how much? Crashing at a friend's house to just kind of catch up on sleep and whatnot. At one point, it was one of the stand-up comedians, and I got into this cycle where, like, he kept asking me the wrong questions, you know? Like, I crashed on one night, and, like, the next night comes, he's like, do you need to be anywhere? And I'm like, no, I'm a street homeless guy. Like, no, I don't really have a schedule. You know, and so, like, I stayed another night, and then another night, and then another night. And then I got to a point where it's like, I don't want to wear out my welcome. You know, like, I want that to be an option for the future. You know, like, I don't want to get in the way of the household. I don't want to affect their family dynamic. So I started, like, transitioning myself back into the wild. Now, here's the conundrum. Here's the conundrum. I say to this comedian, like, so, you know, you guys want to, I guess, you know, drop me off at this place, and he looks at me kind of hurt, you know, like, basically I'm suggesting, you know, he's like, so you would rather be street homeless than hang out with me? Is that, you know, like, I felt bad, because that's not it. I just don't want to wreck up your situation. You know, like, I'll come back in a few days, you know, like, I'm their first cat now. It's like, I'm the indoor outdoor cat. I'm the indoor outdoor cat that wanders off and comes back when he gets hungry. But no, that comedian, wonderful guy, he gave me this. You guys want to see my hat? It's my new hat. Wearing it, ironically, because I'm not a big fan of the YOLO thing, okay? Like, I'm really not. And when he gave me the hat, I was like, I don't know if I can wear this goofy YOLO hat. You know, he thought it would be funny for, you know, a homeless man downtown to be wandering around with his hat. And I was like, you know, yeah, that is kind of funny. But it wasn't until one of the other local comedians told me, yeah, but Joel, for you, it stands for you only live outside. That's when I was like, okay, this thing's been strapped to my backpack ever since. I wear it occasionally. I walk around the shelter, and this is not a joke. And sometimes I walk around the shelter going, I'm so fancy. I like, really, just because, yeah, this thing makes me feel so fancy. Go live on the streets. My goodness, you meet new and weird, exotic people every day. Okay, I met this guy. He's like a professional homeless guy. Okay, I was like, imagine if you were sleeping and you woke up and there was a homeless man standing over you. Usually this is not a good thing, you know. But this happened to me. There's a homeless man like standing over me. I woke up and like, oh. But this guy, he was like the homeless version of Morpheus from the Matrix. Okay, like he was all encouraging, giving me like tips and tricks, and you know, he's like, you can do this, Neo. And instead of a red and blue pill, it was a bag full of snacks. Like this guy, like he saw me and he was like, you know, I wish somebody had done this for me when I first hit the streets. And you know, the kicker is Trinity was with him. Like it wasn't just Morpheus. This homeless dude was on a date. He was on a date with a hot girl. Okay, so like Trinity's there, and you know, and I started thinking like, wow, you know, this is Morpheus. That's Trinity. I'm Neo. Like I saw the movie. Somewhere in the second or the third movie, I had to have sex with that girl. You know? Neo and Trinity, they totally hook up. And so yeah, and so I was like, all right, it's great to see some interesting stuff. Like I was waiting across the street and I saw at a gas station two guys trying to have a Coke deal. Okay, guys trying to sell some Coke, guys trying to buy some Coke. Seems like it's an ideal situation. Let me give you how the conversation would have been if they were two guys in a coffee shop in Vermont, and then I'll tell you the actual conversation. Okay, first gentleman. Oh, I see you're enjoying your coffee there. Would you like something stronger? Maybe some cocaine, perhaps. Second gentleman. Well, I think it goes without saying that I would be interested in cocaine. The only question is, what is your price point on this product? First gentleman. Well, before we discuss the price point, I think we need to kind of narrow down what volume of cocaine you might be interested in. Second gentleman. Well, before I really get into the area of volume, I would really like to know what the rate schedule is for this cocaine. Okay, so you see how this is going. It's basically like two people about to play a game of chess and nobody knows, you know, who's going to play what. You know, nobody's going first, okay? Now let me give you the actual conversation. First gentleman. Want to buy some blow? Second gentleman.